early season goose. Goose open. That one. Hello guys, it's W Outdoors. Hope you guys are actually having a fantastic day today. I apologize guys lately for the lack of uploads, and if you guys can see, I have shaved my beard off a couple weeks ago, so beardless Sawyer is no longer here, so yeah, so I'm gone babyface again, even though I got a little bit of scruff growing in here. So either ways guys, we're heading out. It is early season goose. Goose opened yesterday, September 4th, here in Ontario, in my area. But we're going out the second day. We're on the second evening. We're gonna get out tonight. There's a bit of a wind advisory that happened earlier today, so this wind's died down a little bit. I didn't want to get out when the wind was really going at it, so we're gonna try to get out the last few hours of legal. We still gotta get to that lake right now. I'm gonna be soloing it tonight. So yeah, so hopefully we do well tonight. So either ways, y'all stay tuned. See you guys in the boat launch. All right, guys, we're all set up tonight. It gives a little bit of advantage tonight. We're sitting in the same hole last year. My buddies and I were hunting last year. We did pretty good in this little hole. Ducks over there. So I just start landing in this hole here tonight. So let's see if we can try to shoot one. Well, that's what it looks like, guys. It looks like it was a slow start to the season. It's windy tonight. Got swans in there. Got a dozen mallards chilling out in that little purple back there. Geese, nowhere to be seen. It's usually prime time right now where they usually start flying back in. The wind died down a little bit earlier, but the wind's kind of picking up a little bit. So they might be in the fields, I think, tonight. I don't know. Swans are definitely showing. It's pretty good in here coming duck season, I believe, in this little spot here. So there's a lot of dozen mallards in that little hole back there. So good scouting tonight, I guess. Good start to early season goose. The Maverick is yet to shoot a bunch of shot. So what we're using for shells is what same thing I ran last year. The Federal BB steel. This is the shells I usually run out of my gun for waterfowl mostly. So mostly for geese. I was gonna buy a bunch of number 4s, but usually I run number 4s through everything. But yeah, BBs, 12 gauge. Yeah. So those shells will not let me down last year. We got a few geese last year with these shells, but yeah. But it's going to be a quiet night tonight from the looks of it, I think. Still got maybe an hour, another half an hour of legal shooting light. Maybe there'll be a flock to come in. So we'll see. Otherwise, we're coming back midday tomorrow after work. kind of thinking we're cutting our losses tonight. Moon out, decoys out, 2 herons, and there's a shitload of mallards flying around tonight. But like I said, ducks are not in season right now. They are not until later in September. So we're trying to hunt Canada geese, but the geese are not coming back. They usually come back in here later in the evening, usually, but I guess tonight is not really the night. Only got a few minutes of almost like maybe 8 minutes left illegal. But I'm highly convinced that they're not going to come in tonight, so we're probably going to come back in here tomorrow and kind of see if we can probably pick off some Canadas. But first night out, second night of early season, no birds. So Mossberg didn't get to shoot, so we're going to pack up and carry all the decoys out of here and pack up for the night and be back here midday tomorrow. So see you all tomorrow. Here this morning, got all the decoys and everything like that. I'm using my camera right here because my phone's acting up, so we're going to try to set up our little position here. This is the 3rd day of our goose hunt. No geese yet. We're hoping this morning, it's the first morning sit I'm going to do for the early season, so hopefully it works out well in our favor. Got a dozen more decoys in the bag and shells, so we're going to put them all out, and hopefully the geese will start flying in mid-morning. So got dozens of ducks over there at least, but either ways, let's get everything set up and let's get hunting. God. Look at the show. What happened there? We're up for a crappy start this morning. I don't know if I got that footage there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little smudgy on the camera there. Yeah, we had a pretty crappy start to the morning. Just missed a flock of geese that came in. And my gun's having some ejecting issues, so I just popped one shell in and tried to pump the other one, and it struggled to get the other shell out, so I might have to clean my gun up a little bit. So, hopefully it doesn't happen for the rest of the day. So we're going to see if we can get more geese coming in, because they're really starting to come in now from the sounds of it. That one. I don't know if I got the shot on camera very well, but hold on. Give it a shot. We just got our first goose of the morning. Not bad.
Start to the day, we got our first goose of the year. Not a bad shot there. But yeah, he landed right into the decoys, right where I wanted him. Just one lone goose. We'll hopefully see some more come through this morning, so we're going to put this guy back into the hole with me. Lay it back. First bird of the day. So far, one goose. And it's usually like that with this lake for some reason. It's like anytime we go on a hunt, it's like I come up with one goose or maybe two at least. Not the full 8-man limit, so I'm down to 7 birds, but the birds don't seem to be moving yet, but it's still like 8:50 right now this morning, and they usually move around like mid-morning is when they start coming in, really. But yeah, but not bad. He's just sitting back there. No band on him, surprisingly. This is like the first, like, any geese I've killed out of this lake, it's like I don't ever see a banded bird, so I don't know why that is. But yeah, so one goose down. Hopefully there's going to be some more come in at some point. Early season, baby. Let's go. I'll let you guys know if we get more birds come in. Second goose. Alright guys, that's our second goose right there. Oh! That's 2 for the count. Right there. Not bad. Good start to early season. Right there. Fellas, that's it for us today, for this morning. 2 honkers here. Packed up all the decoys. We're heading home for the day.
So anyways, guys, we're back at the shop here. We got these 2 geese this morning. Of course, we were about to get them all cleaned up and that. Took me half the day in that. So surprisingly, we got 2 geese this sit. Not bad for early season. This is the first time I've actually had 2 geese in one sit. But yeah, soloing it. Did pretty good this morning. So we're going to clean these birds up and possibly go back out for some more tomorrow. So either ways, let's get these birds tidied up. I'm trying to get this whole house prepared this morning. Fishermen over on that side. Come on, you fucker. You doing it, bro. Ran the decoys. First goose in the morning. Not bad. Suppose we got one goose so far this morning. The geese are starting to move a little fast this morning, but we're going to be doing pretty good. So I think I got some mud on my gun too when I was trying to grab him. Shot him right in the decoys. Not a bad start to the day. But of course, I don't really have any good filming equipment to do this video, but we at least got one goose here. I'll show you guys him for a minute. Oh, we don't really got a minute. Fair. I also got to clean off my gun a little bit just in case, like, I got mud in the barrel. So he's sitting right back here. You can see he's not a really big one here. If you guys can see right here, it's our first goose in the morning, which is not bad. Long neck on him. Ended up wounding him in the water there. As we can see, there's no band on him. I'm yet to shoot a banded bird this year, but not a bad start to the morning. Got one! Got one! Got one! Got one! Guys, I just dropped one in the hole here. I don't know where he landed. He landed on the other side of that river, for the looks of it. A couple more geese flying around here. But there was one that's flying low. He must have let him pretty good, so he must have went over there somewhere. Gotta cross this island. I found him right here. He's dead on the ground. Oh, you bastard. Hold on. I'm sure he is dead. Well, fellas, that's it for me for early season goose this year. 4 geese down in just 2 weeks' time. What an achievement. Got these 2 honkers this morning, and they're ready to be butchered. Anyways, guys, we've now got these geese in the shop right now. We're going to start butchering them in a few seconds here. Of course, we're going to try to maybe kind of put in a catch and cook into this video, I guess, because we're coming to the end of our early season hunt. We got 4 geese during the early season. A couple days ago, I got 2, and then I got 2 on this next hunt here. So we're basically just pulling out basically 2 geese per hunt. But so far, it's a good start to the season. First start to the waterfowl season this year. Surprisingly, these were solo hunts that I've been on. But I could have got 3. But like I said, there's a couple shots that I've missed. I have a fair share of misses and good fair share of harvests. So anyways, guys, we're going to start butchering these birds, and we're going to get out to the kitchen, and we're going to show you guys how to cook Canada goose. So y'all stay tuned. We'll see you guys in the kitchen. Well, guys, early season goose is officially over, but we got a total of nearly 4 geese during the early season, and we grinded them up, the goose breasts, and grinded them up into some burger. So tonight we are going to make some goose nachos. So we got all this burger meat here, got our salsa, our chips, our cheese with bacon in them, and we are going to make some nachos tonight. So either ways, guys, let's get into cooking. Anyways, guys, we got ourselves some ground goose breast, and we got it mixed in with some pork. So we got this all grinded up in the grinder and made ourselves some burger meat. So either ways, we're going to try this out first. I want to add a little bit of flavor to the meat itself, so we're going to try a few spices in here. I'm going to get some onion powder. Put a little bit of onion powder inside the meat here. Right there. I don't want to put too much onion in it. I'm thinking about also some grill stuff here. I'm trying to add some flavor because everybody says that goose is doesn't have has a little bit of a bad reputation. So I'm going to try to make it as good as possible. So I get a little bit of that sprinkled in there. What else can we use? I'm just trying to pick up some stuff here. There's barbecue chicken. That was Montreal steak. I put some Montreal steak spice in there. Most of that stuff I got here is chicken stuff. So yeah. So I'm going to shake this up a little bit. I'm going to close the bag for a minute. And shake this up a little bit. Get it all mixed in there. Just a little bit. Put some extra flavoring into the burger. As you can see here, just get as much flavor as we can. And we're all going to mix it up there, and we are going to put it on the frying pan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just trying to liquefy the pan here with our ground goose. So now we're going to take our goose out of this bag here and put it in the pan, ready to cook. There we go. Our goose is in the pan. Now we're going to work it out. Split it up like that. Put all this meat in there. Might put some more spices into it. There we go. Smells good already. I bet you this would make an excellent spaghetti sauce from the smell of it. We should do that for our next catch and cook. Would be doing goose spaghetti. This will be our next one. Now we're just going to let this cook for a little bit. And as we're waiting on this goose to cook, I'm going to crack the cold one. Have a Michelob Ultra. We got our chips all laid out here. We're just going to take our meat and we're going to put it on the chips. So there we go. Got a dozen of the goose meat right here. Try not to get it all over the place. Easier to just put it in a small thing of chips there. Don't want to waste any of the meat at all. And the dog will probably eat the rest of it. There we go. That'll be the first batch made up. Shit. It's all coming down. So now we're going to take our cheese. I got a good chunk of it in my hand. And put it on the nachos. And there's some bacon bits in the nachos too, so it's actually going to make it pretty good too. I'm just going to sprinkle all that on. I'm gonna get a good chunk of it. I like cheese on the nachos. Lots of cheese. We're gonna throw it in the microwave for a little bit. Here we are, guys. The finished product. Canadian Goose Nachos. So this will be my first time actually trying this out. And we got our little salsa here. So we're gonna give this a little bit of a try. So we're gonna get our first little chip here. There's goose in there, right there. Mix it up. Cheese. That's pretty good. Grab a little chunk of goose meat too. I didn't realize the goose actually tastes pretty good in burger. Like I said, we mixed it up with pork into the meat itself, which gives it a little bit better flavor. I know everybody says that goose has a bad taste to it. I actually find goose actually pretty good. Last year during the early season, we did a episode of SW Doors Kitchen where I made Canadian goose fajitas, and they were pretty good too. But this is 10 times better than the fajitas, I can tell you that. Let me find a chip with good cheese there. Go. There we go. I'm gonna get this in the dip. And that's a damn good taste. Most rewarding part of the hunt. Like I said, we had a pretty good early season. Like, this was probably my best early season goose that I've ever done so far. I sold it this year. My buddies are not around, but I do miss the camaraderie. So, I mean, we had a pretty good year last year too. Harvesting a dozen birds, but so far this year was pretty good. It's a good start to the waterfowl season, but really good. Just these nachos just taste like heaven in my mouth. Just heaven. Let me get this little dip there of cheese. Definitely filling. I'm gonna be full after this whole thing. I don't think I'll even finish the whole thing. It might be my lunch for work tomorrow. Who knows? It's just fatness, and I'm dining like a king right now. Really good. Very good. Like I said, most people don't like goose. I love goose. I absolutely love eating Canada geese. They're delicious. No question about it. If you cook them good, it's heaven taste in your mouth. That's a good taste in nachos. So anyways, guys, I'm going to enjoy this meal. And I'll catch you guys afterward.
Well, fellas, that was a pretty good early season goose hunt there in the videos there. Of course, my video quality was pretty much crap because I had to film with low-end action camera and my phone, which I'm trying to get my filming equipment updated. I apologize, guys, like I said, for the lack of uploads. I haven't really been uploading through the summer or throughout most of the fall, so I'm hoping to get back to regular content with the hunting season and everything. But yeah, early season goose was a blast. 4 geese in just a few sits, and it's a lot of geese compared to what I usually get on this little lake that I usually hunt on. So I'm hoping to find some more spots this year. Hopefully we'll get some good hunts in this year. So either ways, guys, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys put a like. If you guys are not subscribed to SW Outdoors, make sure you guys click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, my latest videos are. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. SW Outdoors. Bye.